Hello my friends from the vinyl community. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your kind words and all your comments. Really appreciate it so much. Well, the subject of today, of course, is Electro records that I've collected over the years, and we're going to base this year in 1983. Music was a little different. The electro scene has some elements of funk, some disco, some synth pop, also some experimental music. A lot of tunes that I've listened to back in '83 that I've collected over the years. I figured out a lot of samples that later on came out in the late '80s, early '90s, was based off some of the music made back in 1983. So here we go with the show, 1983 Electro. We got to start off the show with Cybertron. This is Clear off the Fantasy label. This is Juan Akins and his friend 3070. They started a label back in '81. Well, actually, they started Cybertron back in 1980. 1981, they started this label called Deep Space. And they had this song called Alleys in Your Mind. And it was a very rare 7-inch single. '82, they gave us Cosmic Cars. And in 1983, the most sinister, electro, awesome song was called Clear. Clear, still sampled today. It's so many years old and so worthy. This is Two Sisters. This is B-Boys Beware. It's off of Sugar Scoop. On here, it's got some rapping by MC GLOBE. Remember from the Soul Sonic Force. Really good song. I never knew this before. This hit right here, if you know 1990, Dynamix 2 had Don't Touch That Dial. And I always loved those synthesizer beats and that bass in there. But actually, this was the original song that came off of B-Boys Beware. Two Sisters, very good tune. Off of Streetwise, we had this group called IOU. The lead singer was John Rocker. This was a British band, and this tune actually, I want to say, came out 82. The promo was 82, but this one was 83. So IOU, really good song off of Streetwise. A classic right here. This is Malcolm McLaren. Do You Like Scratching? She's Looking Like a Hobo. Got Buffalo Gals on there. I think Buffalo Gals came out a year prior, 1982. But when he came out with this album, he put that track on there. So it's a really good old school B-boy booming classic. Of course, got to get some Sugar Hill label. This is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. It's New York, Big City of Dreams. Really good song. Also in '83, we got some Laid Back. And if you look at the cover, it says Sunshine Reggae, but really, it's the White Horse. If you want to ride the White Horse. It's actually on side 2. And I'm going to share with you some 45s. Here's White Horse. There it is, 45 on the Sire label. This next one, this is Formula 5. This is Killigrew. It's off Malaco label. The original came out in '82. It was actually on Right On label. No, I'm sorry. This one was 84. And the Right On label was 83. I got them mixed up. So anyway, this is actually the second pressing of Killigrew. Off the Tommy Boy label, we got Looking for the Perfect Beat, African Bambaataa, and the Soul Sonic Force. Classic stuff right there. Of course, '82 we had Planet Rock. And '83 we had Looking for the Perfect Beat. The Emergency label. Here we got Shannon, Let the Music Play. This one is kind of freestyle and electro all rolled up in one. Really good. When Shannon came out, wow, what a song. They played this song in the clubs. They played it on the radio and hit the charts. Really good. And here I want to share with you the 45. And this one's actually released on Mirage. There it is, Let the Music Play. Another 45 I'd like to share with you. This is Jam on Revenge, the Wiki Wiki song. It's by Nucleus off of Sunny View. Here we go with the next one. Very vintage cover, African Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force, the Renegades of Funk. Classic vintage stuff right there. There they are. All the guys. Bambata, Mr. Biggs, GLOBE, Pow Wow, and Jazzy J. Classic stuff right there. Here we got another Two Sisters off of Sugar Scoop. This is High Noon. Really good song right there. Raw Cash. We got Radioactivity. Here we got the original jacket. More, it's like funk, soul, and electro all rolled up in one. And also, we have the 45. There it is. Radioactivity, Raw Cash. Also, I think the year after he came out with Space Traveler in '84. Off the Prelude label, we got CD3, Get Tough. Amazing song when I first heard it. I loved it from the get-go. ZTT and Island Records gave us a treble horn with the Art of Noise. We got Moments of Love and Beatbox. Good old school electro experimental. Really good group. It really paved the way for experimental music. And to go with it, here it is. We got the Art of Noise with Beatbox. Alright, this next one is one we all know. Remember in '83, they played it all. The video was so popular with the scratching. Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Hit the charts. Everywhere you went back in '83, you went to the mall, you heard it over the radio, you was in your parents' car, and you put it on the station. There it was, Rocket. Good tune. One of the biggest albums, I think, in my mind, in 1983. It was a good electro classic. When I first heard it, I played every song on the album. And you know what I'm talking about. It's the Jones and Crew. Lost in Space. Classic stuff right there. The background song right now is actually We Are the Jones and Crew. And of course, we got Space is the Place, Electro Boogie Encounter, Ground Control, Space Cowboy, and Pac Jam. Are you kidding me? Look at that. All these hits on one album. Incredible electro history. Planet Patrol. And we all know the hits on there. Cheap Thrills, Play at Your Own Risk, Danger Zone. Vintage stuff right there. Okay, this next one, I picked this up on the record shop, and I had the other one a long time ago. DETT Records. This is Arcade Funk by Tilt. I want to say maybe Trouble Funk. Yeah, it was produced by Trouble Funk. This one, I was after this jacket. I actually bought another record, and I went to the record store, and I couldn't believe they had the record jacket, the original, to go with it. This is the Russell Brothers. It's the Party Scene. It's a promo copy. That's some real vintage stuff right there. I always loved that song when I first heard it. All you break dancers out there, what about a little Din Da Da by George Kranz? Classic stuff. And I showed this on my other video, and the thing about this song, this is the original of Hashim, Al Nafish, The Soul. It's off of Cutting Records. Classic original pressing from '83. When I first heard this next song, I was really blown away. Never heard a song like this in my life. And it hit all the music stores, all the record stores. Remember all the big Jamboxes, Ghetto Blasters were playing this tune right here. Electric Kingdom by Twilight 22. This off of Vanguard label. This particular label has the 4 tracks on there, which is more rare than the label with the 2 tracks. And to share with you is the 45 of Electric Kingdom. Red on one side, flip side is the green side. Classic stuff. Rare, rare indeed. We got the G-Force, Feel the Force. This is the promo version, white copy. That's a really good tune there. Tom Brown gave us Rockin Radio. Another classic, a rare indeed. This is Project 5. This is Synergy. This is off of Tom Trax Records. Waited many, many years to get this one. Love to score some of those rare electro tunes. We gotta have Pretty Tony. In '83, they gave us Fix It in the Mix. And of course, 84 gave us Jambox, music specialist. He produced so many hits, so much stuff for freestyle. I know that's a vintage cover right there. Play that beat, Mr. DJ. GLOBE and the Whiz Kid. It's off of Tommy Boy. Really, really good classic. And the last record, in my opinion, is one of the biggest hits of 83 electro music, and it's Kraftwerk. What Kraftwerk made in 83 was Tour de France. There it is right there. 1983, this song was just incredible, and I loved it, had to get it, and got it. So that's it for 1983. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll try to gather up some more music in my crates, and we might do 1982. So stay tuned for that, and thank y'all so much.